Gail Kim once eliminated herself from a battle royal, but this time it is Anthem that have chucked her over the top rope as she has been eliminated and is no longer working for TNA. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And Gail Kim once heard the words, "You're fired," by Vincent Kennedy McMahon, and now she's heard them again, probably from somebody not as impressive as Vince McMahon working at Anthem. Who the hell actually is the lead guy at Anthem? Who makes the decisions in TNA? No, I'm not talking about Santino Marella. I'm talking about who's the guy in charge.
See, there's some anthems are better than others, and don't know if I like this tune. You know what? Gail Kim's probably one of the few actual recognisable names this company's got, and they get rid of her.
Yeah, lots of people shocked. Jim Ross can't believe it. Matt Hardy can't believe it. More to come from those guys. But yeah, we had Johnson. Forget his first name. Johnson, wrestling guy. What's his first name? Not Mark Johnson. Who's that wrestling? He's like not a Meltzer, but he's like a level below Meltzer.
Brian Johnson.
No, not Brian. Something Johnson.
I have no idea.
Anyway, Johnson. We'll go with not Dwayne. Not Dwayne. Mike Johnson. Big Mike of PW Insider. He's noted the following quote: "Tied for most shocking is the departure of TNA Hall of Famer Gail Kim, who worked behind the scenes in talent relations and producing, and was a legitimate legend for the promotion. With her exit, Tommy Dreamer will now be heading the talent relations end of the company." End of quote. We then had that gimp Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful.com. He clarified that the departures are true, that all the people have been fired. I mean, it was Gail Kim basically, and a bunch of unknown people. Yeah, I mean, we could go through all the names, but just would not know any of them. So yeah, we'll just stick with Gail Kim's name for now.
What is... Did TNA not have like a Legends deal sort of thing? I think it makes no sense for TNA to have a Legends deal. So the question is here, is this just simply a cost-cutting measure? It must be. And if you think Tommy Dreamer can do it over Gail Kim, then does it make sense? Probably, but people say, oh, we're shocked, we're this, we're that. Wrestling as a whole, man, is dead. There's bigger fish to fry than Gail Kim getting fired for TNA, that's what I'll say.
What would it take to shock you in the wrestling business? Like Cena and The Rock to come out as gay or something? And a couple together?
Well, they may as well have.
Well,
I mean, the way The Rock caressed that guy, who do we call him?
Travis Scott?
Not Travis Scott. Fucking the guy in NXT touched his arse.
Ethan Page.
He caressed his
arse.
Ego. Caressed his arse. He caressed his arse and he caressed Cody's fucking
sweet cheeks.
Aye, just weird, man. Honestly, it would take fucking Benoit to come back.
That would be pretty shocking. Number 30 in the Rumble. Anyway,
talk about a pop or lack of.
Yeah, that would pop me for sure. But yeah, Gail Kim is gone. She is no longer the lead in talent relations or producing. Gail Kim issued a statement though to say she's not done with wrestling, despite being 48. She's coming back. I mean, I guess 48 is young if you're not wrestling, but if you're in ring, an in-ring competitor, maybe 48 is a bit old. But you know what? I've fucking never achieved anything in her life. Tamina Snuka's 47, and she's still got a job. So why can't Gail Kim get hired anyway? Said the following, quote, "Just wanted to say thank you to the fans, friends, and especially my peers for all the support you have given me over the last few days. I've received such an enormous amount of love, and it really has helped process this change for me. More than anything, I am grateful for all the years and opportunities I was given to help build something I always dreamed of. The Knockouts division is and will always be my heart, and all the women who were a part of it. Thanks to the incredibly hard-working, passionate TNA talent and crew that I've had the pleasure of working with. This will not end my passion or my love for wrestling, and this is not the end of Gail Kim in the wrestling world. You don't put 17 years in one company and stop when you're this passionate. I look forward to sharing my journey and taking some time for myself and prepare for what's ahead. Looking forward to the future." End of quote. So, looks like the future could still be in wrestling for Gail Kim. Is it going to be AEW? Is it going to be WWE? I mean, who knows? Is it going to make a big difference? I mean, probably not. Is it going to be behind the scenes? Is it going to be in the ring? We do not know, but we do know that Jim Ross, good old JR, he's gave his thoughts on TNA parting ways with Gail Kim, and he said the following in regards to Gail Kim possibly coming and working for AEW. He said, quote, "I would endorse that. If Tony Khan asked me my thoughts on the matter, I would suggest go for it, because she's very valuable and does a great job. I have great respect for Gail Kim, and her reputation speaks for itself. She gets results. She's very good at working with talent. I'm a big Gail Kim fan, and she should not be unemployed for long. In my world," end of quote. It's my world, my world. It's not Jim Ross's world. It's not Jeff Jarrett's world. Unfortunately, there's only really two people that have a say in the world of professional wrestling. One's a man-child called Tony Khan. The other one's also a bit of a man-child with a big fucking snout called Triple H.
She's got a big bastard nose. She'll get a job. There's no need to fear. See these fucking wrestling fans that go on Twitter, "Oh, what are they going to do? They've fucking..."
She's more money than us, don't worry about it.
I know.
Even though we are on the West Wing.
Yeah.
She's got a North, South and East Wing.
Aye, yeah. No, honestly, it's pathetic. It's like when McMahon used to fire people, man. "Oh, they have families. How can you do that?" It's a fucking business. It's not pantomime.
People lose their jobs every single day.
Yeah.
Hell, I lost my job last week.
Exactly.
Get it right up me. Anyway, what else have we got? We've got Matt Hardy.
Oh, yeah.
That's the guy that's been fired a few times.
From TNA.
Matt Hardy was fired.
Why, oh, why? It's because he was arrested for a DUI.
If you know, you know. One of the greatest songs to ever be uploaded onto YouTube from the wrestling community. Shout out to WJ. Anyway, shout out to Matt Hardy. What has he said? He said, quote, "The Gail Kim departure was definitely shocking. Very unexpected, and I don't think you could have asked anyone if that was on their list of somebody that would be released. I don't think anybody thought that would have been a possibility. So yeah, huge, huge shock. Even reading that news, it was hard to believe that it actually went down. I think she was a real standout and a real trailblazer, groundbreaker when it came to that style that women started working. Now that she has moved past that and she's hurt and she's beat up, she's obviously put her body through a lot of wear and tear. And I think she's got a good mindset and knowing also how to optimize your match. Make a match great, but optimize it. I think the girls feel very comfortable with her. They're very trusting of her. Just because she has been around for so long and such a great track record, not only in-ring performances and breaking barriers in the women's division, knockouts division, whatever division you call it, but she is someone that they feel like has their best interest in mind. She's very giving. She's very selfless. In many ways. Especially if she's putting stuff together. She doesn't really play favourites. She wants everybody to go out there and steal the show. She wants all of the women to stand out and look great. And I think she's truly there for the greater good of wherever she is working. End of quote. So that's what Matt Hardy has had to say. So Matt Hardy thinks she could be back in the wrestling business soon. Puts her everything into it. Jim Ross thinks she could be back in the wrestling business soon. Matt Hardy obviously alluding to the fact that her body is breaking down and worn and torn. I mean, I guess Matt Hardy can talk because he walks like he walks like fetal, doesn't he? A wee bit?
I fetal effect. Yeah, man. Honestly, like 48 for a man's old, 48 for a woman in women's wrestling is almost unheard of.
Yeah,
Where's your Fabulous Moolah?
Matt Hardy's moves like Hulk Hogan.
Aye, he does.
Barely.
Doesn't carry himself like Hulk Hogan though.
He does not, no. But I mean, listen, 48. Why can't she have a return? Not saying full time, but like, why can't she go and do something in AEW or WWE? You've got Tamina Snuka, 47, always fucking sucked, was never good. She can still wrestle. Natalya, she is what, 43 or something like that. Old, never done fuck all, never any good. You got Trish Stratus who comes back and steals the show whenever she does, and she's 48, same age as Gail Kim. I get it, you know, approaching 50 here. Not a spring chicken anymore, but I still think there's room for her to do stuff. I still think that she could have some feuds and some matches in whatever company she wants to go to, and probably still a better worker than like 90% of the people there. So, aye, why not?
She'll definitely get a job as an agent or something. It'll happen. You can see her appearing in a Rumble. You know, I mean, she seemed to be one of these people that didn't like the McMahon regime.
Or what about an AEW Casino Battle Royal?
Well, that could definitely happen as well. Oh yeah, she'll get a job. People don't need to worry.
What about a reverse Battle Royal?
We don't want that. That was the worst fucking concept in the history of wrestling.
Yeah, wasn't that good. Anyway, we'll should be back. AEW, WWE guys, let us know your thoughts down below. 48, why not? I mean, I just look at the wrestling business. It's full of fucking bums. Some people can still go and some people can't. It is what it is. I think you look at Trish Stratus, still moves pretty good. Legs aren't gone. Then you look at Lita, basically just...
Legs have been gone for a long time.
Aye, so I mean, I would have to imagine that Gail Kim would be closer to Trish in ring than she would Lita.
Yeah, but we don't know the last time she worked. When was it?
I mean, 3-4 years ago.
Ah, well, 3-4 years is a long time.
I think she had a retirement match in 2003. I mean, 2023.
I was going to say 2003. I was like, what?
2023, 2022. I'm pretty sure she had a retirement match. Maybe she'll come back. Who'll sign her? I mean, who knows? Doesn't like Triple H. Doesn't like WWE. But maybe those fences can be mended.
I don't like Triple H either, Gail. If you want to join Fog Wrestling.
Go AEW. Fucking Tony Storm will carry you to a good feud.
And also some of that money.
Get the big money. Why not? Get the money and then go back and buy TNA and rehire yourself. That's the ticket.
That's the go-to.
That's all you need to do.
That's it.
Simple as that. Anyway, guys, that's it. Another person fired. Tommy Dreamer now promoted. Whoa. You speak about people that can't go anymore. Tommy Dreamer, I've seen the pace he moves around the ring at.
Man, bun, dun, 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 dun.
But he moves at like 1 mile an hour. Like Tommy Dreamer, you talk about a guy that's slowed down.
Imagine if he killed Paul Heyman that night. What a fucking different career path it would have been.
Do you think people would hate him more than Benoit? Do you think Benoit wouldn't have done it?
Changes the wrestling business. Mania X7 is fucking ruined.
Roman Reigns would forever have been a jobber.
I tell you what, I'm not saying it would have been
Just
right.
a Samoan with a super kick and a splash.
I mean, obviously, Tommy Dreamer's more justified than Benoit. You know what I mean?
Well, no shit. I mean,
yeah. So therefore, I think more
you owed me money.
Yeah, I think people are. I mean, Paul Heyman ruined a lot of fucking lives in ECW. Like, let's not pretend Paul Heyman's a saint. He's never fucking once apologised for it. You know what I mean? Paying his wrestlers with drugs. I mean, come on. And people think McMahon's worse than Heyman? Have a fucking word.
Heyman's got a lot of money now. See if I was Heyman, do you not think... See the ECW guys that are struggling, do you not think he should be giving them, helping them out? Promoting them or something even?
I'd do something.
Even if he's not giving hands out, like, see the ECW guys that are fucked. Could he not be like, aye, I'll promote you on my Instagram or something?
Like, if you think of Fan
Go fund Perry Saturn or something. Or...
Like, just to wrap this up, if you think of Dudley's and Van Damme, like, they went on to do bigger and better things, but not everyone did.
Yeah, a lot of people...
Like, obviously, Heyman helped them.
A lot of people's best paydays came in ECW and they didn't even fucking pay them.
Yeah, so that's the problem.
It's not... I mean, as much as it's frustrating, I believe Heyman owed Bubba Ray like 140 grand and didn't give him it.
Yeah.
But at least Bubba Ray went on to have a good career and, you know, make a lot of money. And I'm not saying here, I think anybody being 140 grand down would be a bit pissed.
It's a lot of money. But
if someone owes you 140 grand and you go on to make millions in your career, then you can look past that. But here, if ECW was as good as it got for you and you never got paid for the majority of your work, then damn right you're going to have some issues against this guy. Anyway,
absolutely.
Gail Kim, who knows if she was getting paid? Probably not. Anyway, she's not getting paid anymore. She's gone. I like Gail Kim. I think she's alright. We'll see if she gets in the wrestling business. Fuck it. I'd say come back. I mean, better than Charlotte Flair. I don't give a fuck, Rick. Oh, she's the greatest of all time. She's a nobody. She's got the last name. Saved her career. Anyway, bring Gail Kim back. Why not? Till next time, guys. Peace.